Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm working on the computer. I'm in Georgia. We are in Georgia. Um, and there is a healthy looking tornado warning storm approaching Albany right now, and I am just outside of Tifton. So definitely am going to be able to intercept it here, it looks like. So let me try to see my video here a little better. Let me hit pause there. Trying to get my chat going up, and then we can go live. Let's see here. Chat. Um, Getting there. Oh, there's chat. Let's see if this pops up. Chat. Chat overlay. Let's try this. Where am I at? Lulu, I am in Georgia at a rest area just north of Valdosta. And that's right, Connie. I'm right by you. Looks like the big storms are a little north right now. Chat overlay. Let's see. There we go. Let's see if this works. Let me hit launch. See if this works here. Oh, yeah. Okay. We're kind of working. All right. I got me a little chat window now. I can see. All right. So the radar here, my location's not working too good, but um, I'm basically right here where Albany is. I am getting close to Tifton. So I'm right here in the middle. I don't know why so I got a bunch of radars up, so I should be able to leave my chat going right here so I can see everybody. All right, well, let's drive a little bit. So we are in Georgia, and all the freaking bathrooms are locked. They don't even have a sign on the door. The dude's out there cleaning the ground, and all the restrooms are uh, blocked. So I'm gonna have to hold it. All right, so we're going north on Interstate 75. Man, storms have erupted today. I mean, there was two supercells. Uh, Both tornado warned. A classic signature, right? I'm sure if you're watching the weather, you know what I'm talking about. It was in Georgia. Now we have a new one just outside of Albany. Looks pretty nasty. Has some serious hail signature on it. And I'm not too far away from that one. It's going to be coming my way. So I think once we get into Tifton, we're going to head over and go west a little bit. So there's multiple rounds of storms coming. They expect it. They just updated a new SPC vessel scale discussion that's showing possibly even into Jacksonville, northern Florida this evening tonight. So the storms are moving east with a little bit of southerly component to them. It looks like we're going to have storms overnight along the upper Gulf into the Panhandle. The Storm Prediction Center is already showing risk tomorrow along the upper Gulf Panhandle again. A lot of instability out here, man. This is not normal for this time of year by any means, man. We got Jacksonville, Georgia, not Florida right now, but we are looking at storms into Jacksonville tonight, like Florida, but Jacksonville, Georgia, which is north of Fitzgerald, strong hail signature right now. That would be just east of Rebecca. The one that I'm really curious about is now around Albany. Looks like it's about 30 miles west of Tifton. So we're going to keep an eye on that one. Susan, which Jacksonville are you in? Georgia or Florida? Kathy, I'm good. Mom, they got plans tonight without me. I'll be home late. I just felt like driving. You know how Forrest felt like running? Sometimes I just feel like driving. Um, Diane, it's going to be inching to the Alabama-Florida line. There's this slow moving south. You just got to this heavy line is expected to drift a little more south and pull up some more Gulf moisture overnight into the evening hours tonight. So you definitely Panama, Pensacola, the whole Panhandle this evening, late in the overnight hours for sure. We need to keep a watch on things. But man, we are getting so many classic um, supercell signatures, man, all independent of each other. There's Albany one, not that impressive, but the one that went through Tifton area, there was two of them. Both of those are very likely to be tornado. We got storms all the way from. I mean, we have a PDS, they call it, a particularly dangerous situation. I think it's what parts of Mississippi. They're talking about straight line winds of 90 mile an hour plus later. They're expecting a derecho, could have a derecho set up later for some of these same areas that have already had tornado warnings. So yeah, so if you're living a little north of Tifton, in Georgia, things are really active right now. We got a steady line of storms and it's rolling in, man. A lot of warnings, a lot of watches. As I mentioned, we got a new mesoscale discussion east of me that includes all the way down to Jacksonville, Florida, all the way to the Brunswick area, Savannah, south of Savannah. But you could have some stronger storms later as this whole line starts to move your way. Um, so the big question is going to be the heat in the atmosphere. You know, this is the big question mark. I've mentioned it this morning in our daily brew. You know, it's really hard for multiple rounds of storms to hit the same place unless there's breaks in the clouds and we can get some sort of heat build up back. But right now, my little weather station here, my Tempest on the truck here. I actually have a live weather station above below my head, and it's 79 degrees, 99.6. That's some pretty low pressure if you think about it. Really, 996 low pressure. Just saw a good crack of lightning here. So we'll see if that pressure drops. Temperature's inching back up there at 79.2. It was down to 75 a second ago. Hopefully it stays live. Well, we have a tornado warning cell to my west around Albany, Putney. Um, I'm going to go a little north and I might do a U-turn and come back. Maybe. I should probably take one of these exits, but I want to look at these clouds straight ahead because it's pretty impressive looking. So I'm in the heart of it. You know, and I talked about it this morning during our daily brew. You know, we got a really strong upper level jet stream coming across and very uncommon this time of year and stalled out warm front, which is fueling things. And they're just seeing weather that they normally don't see in this time of year, and definitely this far south and east. Just the product of El Nino. The Pacific subtropical jet stream is just shooting the high winds above, and we're getting Gulf moisture being fed up around, and that's the classic. But I'm coming up on a pretty wild looking storm cloud here. This one's looking pretty good. Uh, we should get a really good clear shot for this thing here in a second. Looks like there's hail just off to my east here. Is it Osceola? 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 Looks like it might be heading your way. Hail, but very uh, healthy looking line here. Look at this. Is it coming into the picture yet? The temperature is climbing back up a little bit, 79.9. But man, look at this one. Look at this line here. This is this. You got to get a really good shot of this here in a second. Very defined shelf cloud here. Definitely starting to see it on the camera. Man, what a day of storms, huh? We talked about it this morning. Jacksonville, Georgia, definitely getting hail off to your west right now. Big time possible tornado near Jacksonville, from Georgia, not Florida, Georgia. Seal. Hey, oh man, look at those clouds, man. Look at that. Wow, look at that. Oh man, it looks good on the camera. That is nuts. That is one healthy shelf cloud right there. Now that's the tail end of the systems going off to our east. No moisture attached to these, but you're going to get a good picture of that here real quick. So we're pretty much in Tifton right now, and this system off to our west is inching closer. So let's see maybe if we kind of track that way, take a road up here in a second, and see if we get a good picture of this cloud. Yeah, I don't know. It was close enough to home. They got a hatched tornado area. We don't get those very often this far south. See what it was all about. I'd be surprised. Well, the temperature's climbing. It says 81 now. That's what it's going to take. You're going to have to get heat back up in the atmosphere in order for anything to get going. So I think we'll take 80. We'll take an exit up here, and we'll head toward that big cell there in Albany, because that one looks really interesting. See what that one does. I think this is my exit, maybe right there. No, not yet. Another exit. I don't think this is it. Not yet. Nope. One more. I really think it's a good test for hurricane season as I, tweak the storm chaser here a little bit. Trying out some new gadgets. Man, there's a lot of hail with these storms. Tremendous amount of hail with these storms. All kinds of warnings and watches going on right now around me. So we're in a little dry pocket. I was suspected to go south a little bit once this thing starts drifting south because it's still got a lot of heat down there south of me. And I suspect those areas are going to start popping some storms if the line is able to drift a little farther south. So we got a lot of Georgia folks tuning in. Hey, Shelly Ross, Miss Shelly. Shelly lost power this morning. No power. She's probably ready to go fire up the Furman. Fine, we're gonna go east a little bit or west. We're gonna go west a little bit. We're gonna go west. See if we can see what's coming at us here. Get some. There's a break in the cloud as we go. Um, west a little bit. So, yeah, Paul said it's been bad in Georgia all day. Yep, I believe it. It has. But we just got a new SPC outlook, and they're still showing hatched areas. Are nothing to mess around with. Pop open here. We can see the latest. Oh, this hatched area includes Tifton, but it also stretches up just south of Macon, and it pushes west through Albany, Columbus, and then into Alabama. That's your hatch tornado outlook. Still got severe wind, definitely expected. Talking about wind gusts 74 miles an hour plus with these storms, possibly another line setting up later. Um, the Twitter feed here we can take a look at. So they have a particularly dangerous situation, severe thunderstorm um, watch up. I believe that's parts of Mississippi. Those are I've never really seen one, I don't think, but talking about 90 mile an hour winds. I mean, it's unheard of. So I'm in Georgia. I don't know why. Just felt like going. Had nothing really to do today. Girls had a full night on their plate, so I'm like, I'm gonna go north, take a ride. I grew up driving all the time, so I'm used to it. I love driving. I don't know why. I just love it. I used to drive every weekend. I, f- I just love it. I wanted to spend some time with my truck. So strong jet stream above. This could be what we're in for a lot, especially as we enter fall and winter. Just El Nino sticks around. El Ninos bring a lot of stormy weather to the south, a lot of unstable air. So, man, afternoon models are definitely picking up more on that wave. That wave coming off Africa right now is a strong tropical wave. So, we could see our real first chance of something, maybe our B storm. What is it? Bertha? I don't even know. What's the B storm? Can't remember what the B name is. Bubba. Um, doesn't look like it's nothing really showing strong yet. However, we got a lot of people watching in the Eastern Caribbean. A lot of people in Virgin Islands. It's definitely looks like around the 22nd, 23rd would be the timing where we get close to it. 21st would be probably still over water right out there, and that's if it might even curve above you, but it looks like it's bending north a little bit. So we're going to get our first real wave. Try to get into the Caribbean area. No marking by the NHC yet, I don't believe. 2 o'clock came out. I don't think so. I would have seen it all over my Twitter feed. Breaking news. All right, so we're heading west. We're gonna get towards this nasty cell coming. The temperatures have cooled off a lot, though. I mean, 81. I just don't see how it would have enough energy to get going again. But we'll see. We're gonna head toward it. We'll look at some future radar and go south. So if anything, it's a tour of Tifton, Georgia. Drove through Tifton a bazillion times over the years. I think the sheriffs like to hang out here a lot. So La Bubba, La Bubba. We always said we're gonna have a redneck name. If we name blobs, we're gonna name them Bubba, Cletus, Duke, Earl. I don't know. Let's see. What's a good redneck F name? Don't know. Oh, you're flying into this from Atlanta, Shelly. Another Shelly. You're gonna be north of it, so you might be okay. Man, there's all kinds of tornado warnings still going on. This is what they mean by long live uh supercells. Well, I don't know. long track because they can maintain that spin for long distances because the jet stream basically is fueling things. So there's a pretty good little rain ahead of this other one. I would think that would probably weaken it. I don't know, but definitely looks like you're getting hail in Albany, Georgia. You got another cell coming towards you in Leesburg, Georgia. We'll see. Maggie wants a what's a burger? They tried that in Tarpon Springs and it didn't work. It was like when Food Lion tried to come down to Florida, man. Publix had too much market share for that to work. So what a burger. I don't think made it in Florida. At one time, Checkers was king. That didn't last too many years. So I would think that storms to the south would probably start becoming more. Let's see though. I'm driving west. Every mile that I go away from home is another mile I gotta get turn around. Storm that I'm looking at is probably 30 miles west of me right now. So about it's going 30 miles an hour. I'm going 60 miles an hour. So we'll be meeting in the middle in about 13, 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Hey, Candace, you're from Butler, Georgia. Where's that at? We are getting a Buc-ee's in Ocala. Yeah, I think so. I think I just was south of I think there was one at Macon, right? Just south of Macon. I think I'm going west. Going west. That's pretty country. We'll take a little ride and go for a ride. Gina from Charleston, Leary, Georgia. I don't know if I'm near Leary, Georgia or not. I know there was two cells north of me that look real classic, and I believe they were confirmed on the ground. They were running parallel together. Tornado watch in Alabama. Cool. Suzanne's in Seattle. So like in Seattle. Kim from Jackson, Mississippi. I think you got some more coming. If I remember right, you might be in that PDS, and that's until like 8 o'clock Central Time, I believe. Oh, 20 miles west of Albany. Yep. That was the storms here that went through 75, and now they're on the they're still tornado warned. But those were the two cells. Those were the ones that I think are still tornado warned. They're east of 75 right now. Lafayette, Georgia. Um, this is where my ignorance shows 'cause I am not really good with Georgia geography. But I'm sure someone is the storms are basically just going due east. Future shows a little more moisture pulling up from the Gulf area and inching closer to the Gulf Coast. That's definitely possible even tonight into overnight. There's been some There's been some radar images that's showing up for overnight that was showing that we could still see some strong stuff overnight before daybreak. And like I said, SPC's already highlighted potential for more of the same tomorrow as I get passed by BJ and the Bear. Marco, storms in Central Florida tomorrow, just normal storms. Florida storms have been pretty much building not along the coast, and they are just random thunderstorms in Florida for the next few days. We got another juicy system coming in over the weekend. Upper Panhandle up into the upper Gulf Coast states could have some heavy rain this Sunday, unfortunately for the weekend. So if you got outdoor plans, upper Gulf, upper Panhandle for Sunday, you better start watching radar. Florida land shark, yeah, I know. I always slow down in Tifton. Temperatures dropping back down to 80, but we'll see what that storm does. I'm going right towards it. Albany, probably about 15 minutes. I should intercept it. Marco, I'm heading towards Albany, Georgia. I just got passed by BJ and the Bear. Oh, we just got a new mesoscale discussion. Mesoscale discussion. This is what it says. It's trying to load. It just got posted. New mesoscale license. Hasn't even loaded yet. Anyway, wait, we'll give it a second. Let's see. Let's see what it says. Got 4 tornado warnings going on right now in Georgia currently. I don't think that Albany, well, maybe on the base. I don't know. We'll see. That one's kind of hanging together. It could be rain wrapped though, so we got to be careful. Always be careful of rain wrapped tornadoes. Get some lightning. Hopefully our internet stays on. I got a few different sources of internet. Here's the new mesoscale discussion, and it's exactly where I'm at. Actually, it's a diagonal circle or oval that just posted threat for very large hail, significant damaging winds, and a few tornadoes continues across central Alabama into southwest Georgia. Strong tornado remains a possibility, especially across southwest Georgia. That's where I'm at. So that's kind of where we're, I think southwest. Yeah. And so I'm in southwest Georgia. They specifically mentioned strong tornado possibility. Now I just got a tornado warning in this area on my phone. I only laughing because it reminds me of chasing hurricanes. Every time you drive into a zone that's got a extreme weather wind event, you get. I'll take a screenshot of this just so I have evidence that I was here. Oh, and that was some volumes now. I should have had the volume on. So let's see what we got, man. They're talking about. I think it's a cell. Oh, there's lightning. They're talking about this cell that I'm driving close to right now. As a matter of fact, yeah, all on booty right now. Probably trying to get home. All right, so the one cell that looks really bad is on the other side. It's just south of Albany right now. I'm getting close to a little town called Sylvester, Sumner, 79 degrees. So the data above my head is actual uh, my Tempest weather station that's on my truck, and it's interesting to see the pressure that low, 995. It's pretty low pressure. So we got a new tornado warning that just came up. So yes, I'm gonna stop real quick up here and update the website. So it does appear that we got a new tornado warning that just got posted for that system that's close to me. So we're gonna have to be careful for sure. All right, so we're in a little town here, which is fine. I'm going to find a nice little spot to park. There's a little gas station up here, maybe. I want to be able to point my camera. There's a Dollar General. I don't know what it is about being Dollar General. That's going to be our new tradition is storm chasing in Dollar Generals. Because it seems like every time we do anything, it's always around a Dollar General. So we're going to pull into Dollar General and we're going to point the camera for a second. I'm going to update a couple things. I got to update this new SPC warning. And we'll point a little bit and watch this storm roll in. So if anybody's got radar, I am looking towards right here. We're just going to kind of park it right here. Take a look as this thing approaches. Give Dollar General a little prop there. You can see it. Let me copy this and post it real quick. We have a new is Mesos. Ooh, I just heard thunder. Um, and all right, new update. Let's just say here. Fresh. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. Afternoon. What is it? Evening. All right. Updated SPC discussion this evening for this evening and storms to watch. Good enough. All right. Updated SPC discussion and storms to watch. All right. Now I'm gonna have to look at where this tornado is at, where we're at. Let me upload that. Copy this. Put it on all my platforms. We just got another tornado warning. Why isn't the audio working? I need to do a screenshot of this thing. What is the volume up? Nope, volume down. There it is. All right. Tornado warning in this area until 5:45. Okay, that's where we're at. I see it. We don't want to be in it. That's for sure. All right. Control C. All right. So if you look at a radar, you get an idea. Why is my man? The only thing is my radar scope on my PC is not updating my location. I am. Let me. All right. Let me see. All right, I'm going to zoom in. This is where we're at. You can't. Darn it. You can't really see it. All right. So let me stop the. All right. Let's just do static. And I am right here in Sylvester. So the smack dab in the middle of this screen is where I'm at. Right here. You can kind of see it right there. So in the middle, for some reason the location services aren't working. I got to get this fixed. I don't know why, but it is on my phone, but not on this. But you can see that little cell coming toward us. All right. So that's what we're watching. Let me finish posting real quick, and then we'll get into tracking this thing. Let me go to Twitter and post away. Okay. And let me go to Instagram. And rain's picking up a little bit. All right, so I just posted a new SPC discussion if you're curious. Because they're still calling for big hail and possible storms. Okay, good news. Or good news I got it posted. Let me close AOL because it's making a lot of noise. Let me go back to radar. Let me go back to my chat. And here we are. Okay. The answers, I'm 5 miles from your house. All right, so here we go. All right, let's take a look. I don't know what, man. All right, so this is a tough because it's rain wrapped. Let's if you got anybody that's on Twitter or anything, try to get some updates here and see what we got, where we're at, if we got anything really coming or not. Yeah, there's severe thunderstorms in Louisiana right now. They're everywhere. I'm telling you, the upper Panhandle and Gulf Coast later, almost for sure, you're going to get it. And I still think we're going to have overnight storms. This is going to be ongoing into the evening. Um, totally. All right, so let me get rid of that warning. Let me show you the warning on my that came up here, and then I'll see just so you know. Tornado warning. There's where we're at. So let me get the radar back on. Why that sound ain't working? It should make noise. Or something. Oh, because it's off. I'm on mute. Okay. Now we're gonna hear it when it goes off next time. All right. All right. So we'll see. Let's just wait a second and see what this thing does. Once I get a better handle where it's at, but it's actually rain wrapped. If that's the core of it. Oh, I got a velocity. I forgot to look at that. Let's look at the velocity. Oh yeah. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. All right. Maybe south of me. Let's see. Yeah, it might be coming a little south. Let me go south. Let me pull up my stupid sunglasses again in the way. All right, so let's put on velocity here and keep it on that. Okay. Wow. Oh yeah. Oh man, that looks like a tornado. Whoa. All right. So any of y'all? Okay. Holy crap. All right. Any of you? Geez, that definitely looks like a strong tornado. Man, look at this structure here. Um, see that? That is intense. Um, man. Yeah. So there you go. That's where we're heading. Well, I better not. I can't even see. Good thing I got like 3 radars going here. But we definitely don't want to get in it. But we can stay to this. Oh boy. All right. So we are definitely close. I probably should, no, can't do that. Darn it. Could have went to Sylvester and then went south. There's just no roads. Fine. Turn around. All right, we gotta go south. We gotta go toward it. We gotta try a different road here. Wow, this thing is intense on satellite. All right, so we are definitely gonna try to hit this thing from the all right. So it appears there's a strong tornado here on the east side of Albany, and We'll see. Got the look. Definitely has the look. So we're gonna head into town and we're gonna head south a little bit. I guess I should probably put on my blinker lights now that we're in chaser mode. Get the lights on. Let me turn on my blinky lights. We'll see. All right. Well, it's my first Georgia uh, chase. We we were at Cape Canaveral just a couple months ago or weeks ago, and we got awfully close to one in over by Shelley, by Merritt Island in Cape Canaveral area. Another tornado warning. We're gonna try and get to this little town called Sylvester, and then go south. This isn't the tornado cell in front of me, I don't think. We have serious wilt here crossing. I don't know. That's a strong radar signature. I know that. Oh my God, a car. Let me just. No, somebody spun out or something. What was that all about? Wow. That could be right there. You know that? Yeah. Man, there's like two. Um, man, there's like two signatures here. I mean, the one south of me looks extremely intense here. I don't think this is the one we're gonna. The one, man, the one. I'm telling you, the one. There is a definite tornado. I don't know if it's on the ground or not, but it is intense here. Um, I am just east of Albany, Georgia, and what appears to be a pretty strong tornado, rain wrapped. and we're approaching city here. And what we're going to do is kind of turn forward a little bit. It's south of me. So what we're going to do here is get into the city and go on this little road called 33 and kind of head toward it. It's definitely dark. I mean, I don't know if I can cut anywhere here. No, I really can't do that. I feel like we're in a movie Twister here. I'm living on my map. Thank God for maps. And so now we're kind of wiggle our way back towards where I think the saying that. All right, so if anybody's looking at radar, um, you'll see what I'm talking about. Look at Sylvester, Georgia, and look at that signature just south of me, literally. Like I'm probably almost driving towards it. Um, we're gonna have a break in the clouds here in a second. It looks like maybe. All right, so we get to this road here. We're gonna make a left. It's a little intense. I'll tell you. I'll be honest with you. All right, so you can see the winds coming down. This poor guy's not even from. Oh, he's from Georgia, so maybe he knows. Well, I got my lights on, so people can see me. All right, so we're gonna head towards. Oh, we're gonna go down a little bit here, and then we're gonna cut across and hit 33. Eventually, it's saying possibly it could be going right towards Tifton. So, I mean, honestly, if you're in Tifton, I'd be paying attention real close because this thing is heading your way. Um, definitely pay attention if you're in Tifton. If it stays together that long, that's always there's really no cities out here. There's a city called Tai Tai. I think that's a city. Is that a city? Tai Tai? Is that right? Um, let's see where we're at here. I think it would make most sense to stay on this road right here, kind of head. All right, well, let's see what we got. There's a lot of rain. Really don't want to go too much farther to tell you the truth. Um, let's find a good safe place to park. Let this thing pass. Somebody coming up behind me. Bang. Wish we had a break. This is a lot of wooded area. I don't like this. Get some hail. Shit, I want to pull off here. This guy's gonna have to wait on me. We're getting hail. Damn it, this is not the best spot to be in, that's for sure. Let's all right, well, we got a minute or two here before we decide what we're gonna do. This thing's like right on my doorstep. And there's an open field right here. I saw that on the map, so we might be able to kind of park safe right here. Kind of hoping for a little more open area here, but then again, um, I was pull over here. Let this guy go. I don't know who he is or what he's going to lie. I mean, but kind of feel like I want to kind of stay away from the main thing here. So we're kind of going back north a little bit. This makes me feel better. All right, so let's let this thing pass. Let me turn around here, do a little 3-point turn. I don't. If it is on the ground, I definitely don't want to drive into it. So let's let this thing go, and then we'll get it on the backside. Kind of follow it into Tifton. There's no power lines or anything, so I ain't worried about that. All right, so here, so we are awaiting. It's there's a lot of people driving. So don't know exactly. We'll be all right. Reed is in Sylvester. Huh. Right. We'll be all right. Here comes the truck. We'll follow him. Yeah, he's right where we just were. Now we're gonna go a little bit more down. Getting some hail. You hear it? All right. I got my seatbelt on, Dad. If you're watching, I really didn't want to get into a rain wrap tornado as my first. I told Shelly this morning, one of these days we're gonna I'm gonna finally see one. Follow this guy. He seems like he knows what he's doing. Man, it's intense. Eventually, we're going to be getting into a town up here and a crossroad. If I get over that crossroad, there's a church up here. I see. Just got to get out of this little wood area. Hail. I hear hail. I'm just going to follow this guy. He like knows what's going on. Anybody with Georgia? Oh man, that's some good hail now. Looks like oh shit. Damn. Crap. Oh shit, we're getting hail now, mother. Oh sh. Ah! Ah! Oh boy, those are dinners. Hear it? Crap. Did I, what to do? I don't want to. Do I get this or not? Oh god, big hail. Jeez, I don't want to break no windows. Oh shit. Crap. Ah, all right. I was. I think that was the words I thought it was. Shit. God damn. I've never heard hail like that before. I'm getting out of here. We're gonna make a it's a road right here. Jesus. God, what? All right, we're gonna go. I'm trying to get out of this. A little better, maybe, maybe not. And get to more Tifton. Let me size up where we're at. All right, we're gonna go east. Am I going east right now? We're going east. All right, we're gonna go east. All right, so we're just outside of Tifton, Georgia, and definitely there's a tornado warning cell. There's another one coming in behind me. Oh my goodness. Large hail in Albany right now. Very strong cell heading towards Tifton. Georgia, Interstate 75. Obviously, if you know anybody on the interstate, we got a lot of debris on the road here. Nothing, no damage, but a lot of trees, branches down. Definitely got a lot of seeing some winds here. Here we're heading east. So far, if there is a tornado on the ground, it's south of me. I'm driving away from it. I'm gonna try to get on the front side of it, away from it. So good thing is we're kind of heading uh, away from it right now. Whatever it is, just south of us, I'm heading east away from it, and so we get some sort of daylight or something. Let's hope the hell we're out here. So we go straight. Is that a road? Does it go straight? Pine Forest Road. Oh man, I don't know. It's like you go six. So let's head down some road for a little bit. I picked up a road called can't read it, 256 or something like that. I think it's called. All right. Ah, man, that was so intense. There's another one coming behind this one. Rounds they said today. Multiple rounds. There's even oh boy, we got cars up here going slow. It's not- We got a lot of jump. Oh yeah, C3 for sure. Am I still streaming? Um, so I am. Whatever just happened, just happened. Looks like we're back. We get a little bit of signal. All right, everybody. So we are following a group of cars here that are I have no proof of that right now. All this is heading path or whatever here. We had big hail, in case you missed it. So we're in we are in a tornado warned cell right now in the uh and, oh, you can see daylight over there. That's good. All right, so we're getting out of the rain. Thank goodness. All right, so there it is. I should have took that road. Um, I take our internet back. Man, that was crazy moment there. We are tracking this system though that looks like it's still producing a tornado just south of Tifton here. It still producing and there's two of them here back to back. It's crazy. Here, it's right here actually. Oh, I think it's like move back. Oh, that might have. All right, well, there's multiple cells around me right now. Probably, I don't know, inch and a half, 2 inch hail, probably banging off the truck. So there's a couple cells that I'm near right now that look suspicious. I wanted to get out of that rain wrap. I want to be. I think we'll be in a little better spot here. All right, so we're gonna head back a little bit bigger road here. We're out of the boonies now. We're back on a main road again. It's a crazy few minutes there. Must admit. So yeah, I ended up going to Georgia today. If you watch our Daily Brew, I took off this morning, and there we go. Now we can start to see things a little better. All right, so we're gonna run in the backside of the. We got sheriffs coming up behind me. Something's going down. Man, I don't know if we drove through the tornado or not, but it was crazy looking. All kinds of wind shear. Catch my breath now. That was a little hairy for me. One thing about hurricanes, you can see them a lot better than. Oh, my location's working now. All right, well there you go. That's where I'm at. So there you go. There's a little blue dot. That's exactly where I'm at right now. You can see it on the radar. Um, Two tornado warning cells right around me. One on the east, one on the west. I like this road a whole lot better than that little 2 lane road we were at. We're by a little city called Norman Park, which is outside of Tifton. And a couple of these cells are definitely tornado. Or tornado warning. So where are we gonna park this thing at? I don't know, man. There's another one coming. It's in Albany. Albany's getting beat up, man. They got all kinds of storms in Albany. Sylvester's where I was at. This one's still coming from Sylvester. Big hail. That was pretty scary, I will admit. All right, so we're getting close to a little town called Omega. Wow, man, you have to see the clouds behind me. I'll turn around and take a look. So what are y'all seeing out there? I'm definitely on the front line of this line of storms coming. Um, so I'm heading northeast. We got another storm coming to my south, maybe just there. So we'll get into Omega here, which we're almost there, and we'll kind of point and look. Oh, man, look at that. That's incredible. I will admit, man, it's kind of hard. You lose your bearing here really quick, north and south and east. It's not good. Um, but that's definitely the south to the west, looking pretty healthy on the satellite or radar right now. Satellite radar. So we'll kind of watch that one progress, see what happens. That one's definitely got some structure to it. Looks like it's heading right here, though, to tell you the truth. All right, so if I get a little bit ahead of it, we might be able to turn around and watch it incoming here. Let me do that. Let's elevation here too, so I'll be able to turn around. We'll get some height. We can kind of look that direction. All right, we'll go over there. So let's get. Let me turn around. Let this guy go behind me. No, he turned. All right, let me pull in here and do a little turnaround. All right, we got a good little spot. Let's take a look. Uh, Point ourselves to the south a little bit. See what's coming. Because there's like two more lines. It looks like it's rolling here. All right. I think we might be able to pull in here. Looks like we're kind of high up off the ground. All right, we'll see where we got here. We get decent footage. Might be able to. Do a little U-turn here and see what we got as we watch this next approaching line come in. All right, so we'll just park it right about here. All right, so I gotta check my radar stuff. Let's see what's going on, where we're at. All right, so we're heading southwest. We're kind of going to look for a system that's kind of on the other side of those trees over there. Give it a second to catch up to us, but it's starting to get that look a little bit too. Temperature is down to 72. So those two little boxes below me, that's where we're at. There's two tornado warnings. Not the most classic signature that you would expect, but the second one might be trying to get going here. There's a little town called Doe Run. Keep an eye on this one here. Man, that was a little hairy. I must admit, we had some serious hail going on. This one's definitely getting stronger, heading our way. It's going to be right there, coming straight ahead. Woo! Are we still streaming? We lost connection so many times. I don't know. I bet you Facebook went on and off, on and off, on and off, on and off. That's what happens. Probably got a bunch of, let's see here. Oh, it's still streaming. Says I'm live. All right. We might stop and start it again because if anything gets too going, then oh, there's some thunder. All right, we're streaming. All right, so that cell approaching us is looking pretty healthy. Here's what I'm looking at. Let me show you. All right, so there's where I'm at. So a little bit. Let's see if I can. What? There you go. So the blue circle where I'm at, that cell to the left of me is the next line coming, which is tornado warned. You can see the red and the green. That is approaching us. So we'll see what that one brings us. That one's looking a little interesting. Rain's picking up. Still a few minutes away. Might. I knew this. So I knew that. So here's the problem with all that heat south of us. Everything's going to be inching to the south, and that means we're going to have storms developing as the night goes on. Um, that means Panhandle, Upper Gulf. I'm gonna stop the stream and restart it because I got a better quality now, and that means everybody will relog in. So like I'm gonna restart it in like 2 minutes, and then we're gonna head south. And when we head south, we're gonna intercept this other cell, which is looking really interesting. So go pee, get a drink. I'm gonna restart the stream here.